Hello guys, it is Teenage Marvel Fan back with another video, and in today's video I will be reviewing the latest episode of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and this is the fourth part of Black Vortex. If you have not seen my review on the first three parts, then go check those out before watching this. But anyway, I'm just going to get straight into the review, and so Quill and Gamora are now trapped in a video game, an 8-bit video game. So they have to figure out how to escape. And then there's this wizard, and it looks and sounds just like Jason. So then, he's like, choose your weapon, and it's like a choice between a shield, a sword, or a flute. So then Gamora grabs the flute, and Quill's freaking out, like, no, you should have chosen the flute, because he's apparently played this game before, and he knows all the secrets and stuff. But Gamora's not listening, and then she doesn't like Jason, so then she jumps up and stabs him, and then Quill's freaking out again, like, why do you always only kill the people that are trying to help us? Because obviously that was like the guide in the game. So then they keep moving, and then they have to fight some bad guys, and it's basically an army of Ronins. So Gamora's fighting Ronin, while Quill is trying to find a cheat code so that they can skip to the end, so they don't have to go through like 256 levels. But then each of them lose a life, but then Quill figures out the cheat code, and it's like princess something suit, and basically when they put it on, it allows them to fly up to the last level. And Gamora's like, never speak of this. So then Quill's like, why would I speak of it when I can just show a picture of it? So then he takes a picture of her wearing the dress. And then she gets mad, of course. But then they make it to the final level. And then, that is when you find out that Jason, the wizard, was actually the main bad guy the whole time. So then Gamora's like, see, I was right, he was the bad guy. We shouldn't have... Aren't you glad that I killed him? And stuff like that. So then Quill's like, oh yeah, I was thinking that the whole time. When the whole time he was like, oh, we need him to help us and stuff. But then they have to fight him. So then they're all down. They're both down to one. Sorry, they're both down to one life. So then they have to figure something out, and then a pizza appears behind Jason. So then, Quill tells Gamora to go eat that because it'll help her out and help them defeat Jason. So then Quill distracts Jason while Gamora goes to get the pizza. So then she eats it, and then she grows into like a giant. So then she's the same size as Jason, and then she's able to easily defeat him. And then they are able to escape the video game. And then after that, all the Guardians are reunited, and they're back to their normal animation. And so, you think that it's the end, but it's not, because there is more that has to happen. So, they're reunited, like I said, and then they're walking through this cave, I think it was, and then they find this pit, or like this lake, and then, they realize that, whatever they think of, or like their worst enemy, is going to jump out of there, and they'll have to fight them. So then everybody's just like, don't think of Thanos, don't think of Thanos. So then Drax thinks of Ronin, like that's any better. Well, it is better, but still bad. So then Ronin jumps out of there, and they're fighting Ronin. And then Peter thinks of Jason, so then Jason jumps out of there. So then they're fighting Ronin and Jason. And then I wish that they would have had like arch enemies for Gamora and Rocket. For Gamora, it obviously would have been Thanos or maybe Nebula. And then Rocket, I don't really know who his arch enemy would be. maybe the Collector, maybe the High Evolutionary. So yeah, I'm not too sure who Rocket's archenemy would be, but let me know down in the comments below, in your opinion, who you think Rocket's archenemy is. But anyway, it would have been cool if they had their archenemies show up. And then, of course, Groot's not here. But then, after... Oh, I hate it when that happens. After a while of their fight, then Ronan and Jason combine to be this giant villain. But then they end up defeating him anyway. And then they keep walking, and that's when they find Groot. But Groot has been taken over by the Black Vortex, and now he's all evil looking, and he looks so awesome. He's like black and like shades of dark gray and blue, and he just looks so cool, and he has like purple in him and stuff. He reminds me of how Dormammu looked in the Doctor Strange movie. It's basically that, but like in this animation style, and like with a full body and stuff. So it looks really cool. So then the Guardians have to fight him, but without hurting him too much, because the real Groot is still in there. But then, one of them, I can't remember who it is, I think it might be Drax, throws his magical twig at Groot, and then it starts to, like, the Black Vortex starts to, like, peel off of Groot, and then that's when they realized that those magical twigs would be what would cure Groot. So then they all throw their twigs at Groot, and then Groot becomes cured. So now Groot is back to normal, and they have defeated the Black Vortex. So then they walk through the Black Vortex mirror, and then they're safe, and now the episode is over because, well, they're safe, they defeated the bad guy, there isn't really anything else to tell for a story there, but yeah, this was a really cool 4-part event. The next episode has something to do with Nova, so I'm excited to see what happens in that episode. I'm gonna do reviews for those as well, so stay tuned for those next reviews. And let me know down in the comments below who you think Rocket's archenemy is, as well as what you thought of this review and episode if you watched it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you in my next video so I can bestow all my Marvel knowledge upon you.